Nate.
And I'm Andrew.
And welcome to our show, Two Beards Please. We are two Wisconsin guys with houses full of women.
Which sounded a lot better when we were in our 20s.
We're both married with 2 daughters each, and we will be getting together monthly to talk about life, tell stories, and try to make each other laugh.
And hopefully, you too.
At length.
We're going to talk about those at length, but Nate had an interesting topic that I really didn't think about too much, so I think we're going to start with that.
Yeah, and that is, and I'm using air quotes here, is the just lose weight people.
The just lose weight people.
Yeah, and I get it. A lot of the issues that we're going to talk about today, and we're going to hear it in the comments, and people are going to say, "Oh, just lose weight," and I get it, and I've tried. I've been successful at times and not successful at times.
I'm really good at losing my keys. Sometimes I lose my kids. But I haven't been able to lose weight.
I lose my temper a lot.
Yeah, I do that. I lose my temper. But losing weight seems to be.
I have lost weight. So there was a period of time.
You used to be bigger?
Just
kidding.
Well, so there was a period of time. This was probably 2005. So a long time ago. I lost 113 pounds.
Dang.
And I was real close.
It's like another human being.
I was real close to sniffing my football playing weight again, which was 280. So I was getting there. And you know what happened?
The cheeseburgers?
No, donuts.
Donuts
at your house.
I'm glad glad that I was able to to save you from the world of skinny people.
So this was I remember this day specifically. We came over to your house to help you with your landscaping. This was when our friend Dave. Everybody's got a friend Dave.
Yeah.
We share a mutual friend Dave, who is
Yeah.
a really good guy and is probably listening to this podcast.
Yeah. Semi-bearded, I would say.
He is
Maybe
bearded.
we'll have him on.
I saw. We will have him on. I saw him a couple weeks ago, and he does have a beard.
Full beard.
Full beard.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, he was semi-bearded at the time of this story.
He had a goatee, or the Van Dyke, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So we moved a bunch of rocks around your yard. And
we
did some landscaping, and you had donuts there. And I remember I had been on track, watching my calories, doing exercise, and I had probably 8 donuts that day.
Yeah, we had a lot of donuts.
You had probably 2 dozen donuts that were there.
If you're going to do landscaping, I mean,
you got to have the calories, right?
Right.
That was kind of, I remember the wheels starting to come off at that point. And again, I'm not blaming you, and I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but you
can blame me.
That was the thing that kind of stuck out in my mind. So I've done some different things here and there, and I was sick last week with stomach bug, and
that's the best diet, I think. The stomach bug diet. You lose weight instantly.
Instantly. But the problem is that as soon as your appetite comes back, it's like back.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean,
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get back into, again, about a year ago, I changed my diet completely and got into eating, plant-based, more whole foods on.
Donuts.
No donuts. So this was
Sounds like a terrible life.
This was on recommendation from another fat guy friend of ours, the third Fat Man March, Josh Summermeyer.
Yes, yeah. And fat guy. Yeah, I mean, he could definitely part of the fat guy club. I'm not sure.
Not so much anymore. He got himself healthy.
He went to the dark side again.
He got himself healthy to the point where he's got a clean bill of health right now.
Wow.
So I started that last year in December and lost significant amounts of weight through December and felt the best I've ever felt in my life. I mean, usually when I eat, I have issues with gassiness and bloating and uncomfortable, just uncomfortable.
All those really great fat guy things.
Yes, the fun stuff.
Yeah.
I felt the best I've ever felt.
Okay.
So I'm to wrap it all up here. After last week, I'm trying to do a reset and get back to that style of eating. I wasn't so successful today, but we're going to get back to that.
All right. Well, yeah, I as well have flirted with multiple diets, and have looked into multiple things, and what I've come to realize, the older I get, is that I have no willpower to sort of regulate what I eat. So what I've come to the conclusion of is whatever my wife puts in front of me is basically what I eat. So I think I'm on a diet right now.
So many jokes.
Yeah,
Not
well,
appropriate right now.
No, yeah. None of them. Not even that one. So I think I'm on a diet right now, actually. I'm not sure. She hasn't confirmed anything yet. But my lunches have been getting smaller because I don't have the willpower even to make my own lunch. And I have less cash in my pocket, which means I don't go to like Taco Bell, McDonald's, all those places as much. So I think it's either she's economically putting me on a diet or she's putting me on some sort of food diet. I don't eat as much bread, which I think is probably healthier for me. I do really like Wonder Bread.
See, I can't stand Wonder Bread.
I think it might be again, not a sponsor. But if they want to be, I would start eating it again. But did you hear that Wonder Bread? It's probably like at Wonder Bread Twitter. I'll have to check them out.
Wonder Bread.
Wonder Bread. So I think I'm actually on a diet. One of the problems with dieting, all of you people who say just lose weight, is there is not a home-based scale on the market that will weigh me, because they all go up to like 300 pounds. And I haven't seen 300 pounds.
There's some that go to 330, but yeah.
Well, again, I haven't seen 330 since, I was probably 6. No. 6th grade, maybe? No. Probably later than that. But it's been a long time since I've seen 330.
I know what you're saying, and I've got an actual, it's like, I can't call it an industrial scale because it's not made for weighing.
It's made for weighing trucks, like
no.
pickup trucks. Is it like a cat scale? Like you have to drive over it, and like zero out your.
It's not
trolley?
not quite
Okay.
that bad yet. It is
right.
actually made. It was made for like weight loss meetings.
Oh,
so it is a higher level, higher registering scale. So I've got that here. The problem that I run into, you've got a problem with kind of what you're eating. My problem is the amounts and how fast I eat. And again, it's real easy to say.
Just go on a diet.
Yeah, just go on a
Jeez.
diet. Stop eating everything that you like.
Why don't you work out?
Yeah,
because I hate it. That's why I don't want to work out.
Yeah,
and so yeah, I mean, should we not be fat? Probably. Would it make our wives happier? Absolutely.
Would it make our lives easier?
Yes, probably, but it wouldn't be as much fun.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, well, you could be the sensible one of this conversation if you want, but I really, really like Krispy Kreme donuts. Again, not a sponsor.
That is
hashtag Krispy Kreme. But if they want to be a sponsor, I would eat Krispy Kremes every day for the rest of my life. Do you hear that, Krispy Kreme? It might be a shorter life, but it would be a much tastier life.
You know what? I'd probably, if Krispy Kreme were to sponsor us,
one Krispy Kreme a day.
I'd be willing to do that. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I would do 2 just to keep the gears rolling.
Well, you know what? We could each do 3 and then split a half dozen.
Oh, half dozen a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too much to ask. They're a pretty big corporation.
Yeah.
They've made inroads into Wisconsin.
Well, we're asking them for more than just donuts.
I mean, I would be happy to start off with just a half dozen free donuts a day.
Well, in serious, what better sponsor than a couple of guys that look like us? I mean, we don't want to see skinny people eating donuts, right?
No. Well, I mean, they can if they want, but they don't get near as much enjoyment out of it as we do. I'm just saying. So, all of you out there to wrap this up, all of you out there that are going to comment on the comment section and be anonymous and talk about how we should just go on a diet or just work harder or just not eat as many Krispy Kremes. Again, not a sponsor yet. One of 2 things is going to happen. We're either going to laugh at you or I'm going to find you and punch you in the throat. So I'm just saying, you've been warned.
We probably won't find you and punch you in the throat.
He probably won't find you and punch you in the throat, but I haven't punched anybody in the throat in a long time. So I may find you.
So let's move on.
Okay.
Let's talk about our next topic.
Yes. Look at you like a professional radio host. You got your headphones hung over your microphone boom. It's like you've been doing this your whole life.
I was going for that. Now, shut up.
Okay.
Welcome to today's show.